My name?
At the start, we see a group of criminals sitting together and talking while they serve their sentences. Some of them are doing 12 years in prison just because they stole 10,000 rupees. Meanwhile, a few others got only 12 months, even though they were caught with a $2 million drug deal. It feels strange because stealing a small amount brings a bigger punishment, while a huge crime gets just 1 year. Then, we meet the main character whose name is Mr. X. He is in his room with another man who says that making 1 kilo of drugs brings only 15 years in jail. However, these days, even smaller crimes can get longer punishment. Soon we learn that Mr. X runs a small group. They deal in drugs, and their transactions happen in kilos. His men work with loyalty and discipline. His trusted bodyguard Morty always stays close and handles protection. After that, we see Jim Price and another man named Jin, who both work under a powerful boss. Jin says that Jimmy Prince wants to meet Mr. X for something important, so Mr. X goes with Morty to meet Jimmy Prince. Jimmy explains that his friend Eddie Temple has a daughter named Charlie Temple. She has run away with her boyfriend, who is a drug addict. Jimmy asks Mr. X to find her. At the same time, there is also a big drug deal coming up, and Mr. X has to meet a man called Duke. On the way, Mr. X asks Jin why they are doing business with Duke, who is known to be crazy and always high. Jin replies that Duke has pills worth 1 million, and whatever profit they make, half will go to their boss, Jimmy Prince. Meanwhile, we see Duke partying with his friend and taking a lot of drugs. Later, Mr. X meets Duke and asks for some time to think. After that, Mr. X gathers his team in a bar and tells them they must find Charlie Temple quickly. He even gives them money to speed up the job. At the bar, Duke's nephew, Sidney, and his girlfriend, Tammy, are also there. Sidney tries to be friendly with Mr. X, while Tammy seems attracted to him. She flirts and dances with him and finally gives him her number and asks him to call. Sidney does not notice this. Meanwhile, tension keeps building as Mr. X prepares for the risky drug deal ahead. Mr. X decides he needs to sell the pills fast, so he asks his men to fix another meeting. After that, he takes his bodyguard Morty and goes to meet a contact named Tower. There, he learns something shocking. The pills Duke is trying to sell were actually stolen in Amsterdam from a Serbian gangster. Duke had no idea how dangerous that gangster is. Now, the gangster has hired a deadly man called Dragon to get the drugs back. Dragon has killed many people and he is a sharp shooter. Nobody who goes against him survives. Hearing this, Mr. X feels the pressure rising, so he quickly leaves with Morty and his team. He drives to the place where he was supposed to meet Duke. However, when he arrives, he sees Duke's close associate Polly lying dead. The body shows clear signs of torture. Mr. X realizes that before dying, Polly may have told the Serbians about their deal. He starts thinking that Duke must be involved in this mess somehow. For the first time, he feels real fear. Soon, his own men arrive with news about Charlie Temple. They say her boyfriend has died from a drug overdose. After asking around, they learn that Charlie and her boyfriend had a big fight about drugs. She was using too much and demanding money. Mr. X pays the informers for the information, yet they begin fighting over the cash. They also reveal that after her boyfriend's death, Charlie ran away and disappeared. Later, Mr. X goes to a coffee shop with Morty. As they finish their coffee, one of Morty's old friends shows up. The man looks broke and begs for money to buy food. Morty gives him an omelet and some cash, hoping he might share any clue about Charlie. However, the man keeps asking for more money. Suddenly, Morty loses his temper. He starts beating him badly and even throws hot coffee on his face. Shockingly, the man dies. Mr. X watches all this and cannot understand why Morty reacted so violently. Afterward, Mr. X quietly leaves and goes to Jin's house. Jin explains that Morty and the dead man whose name was Freddy were once close friends. Years ago, they had to dispose of a body together. Freddy was driving while high and at a red light, he fell asleep. That mistake changed everything between them and the past still haunts Morty even now. Jin continues the story and explains why Morty hated Freddy so much. Years ago, the police stopped their car for checking and found a dead body in the back seat. Morty was sitting with the body, so he got caught directly and was sent to prison for 10 years. Meanwhile, Freddy got a lighter sentence. Since then, Morty has carried deep anger inside him. While talking, Jin also shows Mr. X his gun collection. Mr. X is impressed and says he likes one of the guns, so Jin gifts it to him. Around the same time, Duke is with his girlfriend, and someone starts threatening him. Duke looks scared, and then the man shoots him. It becomes clear that Duke is dead, although we still do not know exactly who killed him. Later, Mr. X is asleep when he gets a call from Dragon, who is the dangerous Serbian shooter. Dragon says he got Mr. X's number from Polly, who was Duke's man, and that he tortured him for it. He demands the stolen pills back. Mr. X stays calm and asks if Dragon even knows where he lives. Dragon says no, so Mr. X tells him not to call again and hangs up. Soon after, Mr. X is with a woman and things turn intimate. Suddenly, someone knocks on the door. A group of men rush in, tie his hands, and kidnap him. They take him to Eddie Temple, who is the businessman whose daughter Charlie ran away. Mr. X feels confused and asks why he has been brought there. Eddie reveals that he and Jimmy Prince used to be partners in business. Because of Jimmy, he lost $13 million. Then Eddie plays a recording for Mr. X. In it, Jimmy is clearly heard working with the police and even planning to send Mr. X to prison for 12 years since he knows Mr. X wants to quit the drug business. After hearing this, Mr. X understands everything. He goes straight to Jimmy Prince's house and without hesitation, shoots him dead. Then he returns to Eddie Temple and thanks him for showing the truth. Eddie offers him more money for future work. Finally, Mr. X goes with Morty to Jin's house to inform him that Jimmy Prince is dead and the game has completely changed. So first of all, Mr. X brutally kills Price, and he does it after turning the camera off, so no one can see what really happened. And meanwhile, his bodyguard also helps him, and together they beat Price very badly and finish him. After that, he talks to Rock and tells him about the recording and about the 3 men who knew that Price was secretly working for the police. Then, the 3 of them wait and carefully listen to the police recording, and slowly they make a plan and they decide that they will kill Sir and Dragon together. After that, they call Dragon to meet at one place, and at the same time, Mr. X even hires a sniper to kill Dragon. However, Dragon somehow finds out about the plan, and before the sniper can shoot him, Dragon kills the sniper first, and then he gives Mr. X a warning and tells him not to repeat such a mistake again, and also says that the stolen trucks must be returned as soon as possible. Then Mr. X goes to Modi and tells him everything that happened, and he also reveals that Doug was never missing because actually he had killed Doug and kept his body in a fridge. A few days earlier, Doug had come to his girlfriend's house and was blackmailing her, saying he would tell everything to the police, so that is why he was killed. Then they planned to meet Duke's friend to buy drugs from him, and as soon as they meet to purchase the bullets, suddenly a police raid happens and Duke's friends run away, leaving the bullets behind. Dragon is watching all this from far away and spying on them, and later we find out that those men were not real police but actually Mr. X's own men. After that, Mr. X goes near the temple with all the bullets thinking he will get more money, but the temple betrays him and points a gun at him and takes all the drugs, which shocks Mr. X, and he is even threatened with death. However, Mr. X had already guessed this might happen, so he had placed his men outside the gate, and as soon as the temple's car leaves, his men open fire and kill them all and take back the bullets and the money. On the other side, Dragon shows his boss a cut head and says the man responsible is dead and the drugs are with the police because he thinks everything is gone. In reality, Mr. X now has both money and bullets, so this turns out very profitable for him, and later he becomes the boss and everyone parties with him. Finally, when he steps out to retire, someone who was angry shoots him, and with that, the movie ends showing that no one stays safe after doing wrong.